Hey guys, how we doing? Went to our local antique flea market called Todd's Farm, not too far from me, on Sunday because I was too lazy to go further to a automotive one. But in any event, while I was there looking around, I did find a bike, and that's what you see in front of you right here. And as soon as I saw it, I liked the lines of it. It looked really cool. I'm guessing probably like early 40s, I would think, by some of the components. It has skip tooth sprockets front and rear. Kind of makes sense, front and rear. What's left of a light on it, what's left of the saddle, but it's all there. And a really cool set of handlebars. Pop this grip off. Those are the handlebars that are on it, with that original crossbar. And what I was thinking, if I do like a board track, I could extend on back here the metal and have them be more like the old first motorcycles. So I can probably go about that long and give it that correct look. So hold on one second, it's getting ready to crash on me. There we go. And it's a that worse? That's worse. Try to light. It's a Air Flight, and I think down below, down in here, it reads Huffman Dayton Bike Company, and there probably will be a serial number up under the crank, and you can look it up from there to figure out what it is. But I did a little quick research on it. I know they made a lot of military bikes. I don't believe this is one of those. And I think it had some kind of they do like a, I don't know what you want to call them, like a girder that comes up and kind of re-supports the front fork under heavy duty circumstances. And then there's this bracket still up here, and that would kind of go along with that. I'm not sure if that's it or not, whether that's part of it, but that's there. So I'm gonna do a little bit of homework on that. I'd like to make some kind of, actually some kind of spring front end. But yeah, it's got the skip tooth on it with the chain. I thought I had the wrong chain on it. At first glance I saw it climbing up over the rear sprocket, and I thought it was a regular chain, so I tried slopping on it and it didn't work. Well, it's the right one, just needs to be cleaned up. And the back's got that, there it goes. The back's got that skip tooth on it, and then it's got the adjusters in it too, for adjusting the back wheel for so it won't pull forward. And it looks like the original back rim, and I did see that chain guard on there on the website too, and that is correct. Being so short, I didn't think it was. I thought it looked like off of something else, but it is correct. The only thing that is goofy is it's got a 24-inch front wheel on it, not a 26, and so somebody swapped that out at some point. It's got a broken spoke in it. But it is an older rim. You can tell by looking at the rim style that that's the older style to it. But again, it's the wrong one. But to me, that looks like a very good candidate to do the next old school motorbike. So there she is. Make this like a little before video, I guess. It's got a cool mud flap on the back of it. Reflecting around little eagle wings there. There's something there too. I think these are arrows. And then whoever painted it a long time ago. It actually kind of looks cool. I kind of like the beat up paint that's on it, but unfortunately when you start cutting them up you lose a lot of that. You can't keep it anyway, but we'll see. That's a good one to hold on to, and it wasn't bad. It was 75 bucks. I'm happy with that. Chase a couple of those pieces, you end up paying that alone, even just those funky handlebars. And the neck there, got a cool look to it. That actually kind of looks like it would be part of that Springer setup too, doesn't it? That weird Actually, just a bolt with a nut and a bolt on it. But I wonder if that was part of the suspension, part of that. What's left of the front mud flap. Anything else I can see on it? It just got a cool look. The lights beat. Missing the top half of the shell. But you never know what you come across. And I also talked about taking that Moto Guide trolling motor. So you can kind of see it's got like a little LED throttle on it. So it's kind of infinite capacity. And I talked about using one of these to make an electric bike out of. And someone made a comment that it won't work because the water cools the motor. And I could see the point. I kind of thought of that too. But on another motor I did the same thing. And granted it does not have a load on it, but it's been running full throttle. It's on a battery charger. Just powering the leads. But if you look at the temperature, see that? It's like 16, the whole thing's at like 69. You go down to the motor itself, it's like 75 degrees. It's like 5 degrees warmer than the rest of it, man. So I really don't think it's going to be a problem. It doesn't even like generate any heat at all. Again, I know there's no load on it, but just running the motor itself, it was going to have a problem getting hot. Like if I run that, it does get, you know, a little warm, but there's no real load on that when it's just running. And compared to getting, you know, putting the load on, it's not really getting hotter. So if I do have an issue, what I'm going to do is a couple of things I thought of. One was putting a fan on it. Again, there's a fan on it right now, really. That aluminum fins that you put on, like kind of like what's on a radiator in a house. Same idea, and I can go right around that, and that'll help dissipate some of the heat. Or when I put a sprocket on that, I'll put a fan on it right in front of it and have a fan blow across the motor with some fins on it too. So we'll see. But that's been running for a good hour or so, and nothing, you know, 5 degrees on it. So if anybody knows how to convert foot-pounds, you know, it says 40. How do you convert that over to horsepower? Is there a way to swap that rating? If you guys know, that'll give you an idea what I'm working with. I'm going to think this is probably like a 1.5 horse electric motor, DC motor. So I'm thinking. But speak up. Let me know what you think. All right, guys. Again, thanks for watching, subscribing, commenting, and take care. Bye.